Hey guys, welcome to the trading room. This is my first video on Train, Trade, Talk, Travel, where I will be bringing videos to you about trading, and traveling. So, tonight we're talking about the markets and the recent action that we've had with the sell-off in Bitcoin and the NASDAQ last night, which I spent my night trading and I made a bit of money shorting, which was good. But I know a lot of people out there are freaking out because they're heavily long, and there's a lot of newbies in the market right now who've just jumped in because they saw people like me getting rich and they wanted a part of the action. That's called FOMO, and FOMO will get you burnt, especially when you buy pieces of shit like Doge, which we will get to shortly. But first, I just wanted to have a quick chat about the NASDAQ. This is the NASDAQ futures chart, and the NASDAQ is still seeing weakness. We got weakness in the NASDAQ. So when the market opens in a couple of hours, I'm expecting it to open lower again and there to be more selling. There is a lot of fear in the market at the moment of mass inflation coming through because of all the money printing that's been going on. So for some strange reason, people are fleeing back into the US dollar, which makes absolutely no sense to me at all, because if they're saying there's going to be mass inflation, don't you want to be out of the dollar? But you know, you can't educate everyone about this sort of stuff. So people are fleeing back into the dollar, and the dollar is getting a bit of a bounce. The NASDAQ's weaker, and then the cryptocurrencies are also weaker, which is good. This is fine. As I was telling some of the people in my chat group the other day on Facebook, Bitcoin has just been ripping up for the last 6 months. We had 6 green months in a row where Bitcoin just absolutely skyrocketed. So we need a rest. This market needs a pullback. I've been saying it for a while. We need to flush out all the dumb money. We need to flush out all the weak hands. We gotta pull back a little bit and create a bit of support in this market. And once we do that, then we're gonna see another leg higher. So that's what's happening right now. Bitcoin is pulling back. There's a bit of fight about Elon Musk and Tesla and all that, but you know, this pullback's been coming for a while. It's overdue, to be honest. So just to zoom in on the time frames on the 4-hour chart, I started getting bearish on Bitcoin when we had this big pullback here last week. There was this massive ascending wedge pattern that we had up here, and that broke down. We sold off from that. And then we formed another ascending wedge pattern right here, which we also broke down from again. And then we retested the wedge and we broke down from that. So a lot of weakness. There's a lot of weakness in this chart. It's not the most bullish looking chart at all. And we're forming up a bit of a reversal pattern here because we've got the, we went from doing higher highs all the way up. And then we put in the high here at $65,000 thereabouts. And ever since then, we've been putting in lower highs. We haven't put a high in, which is very important to continue the trend. So there's a bit of a trend reversal here. Maybe if we do not rally up from this point, we got a lower high and now we've got a lower low, which has actually set up a bit of a head and shoulders pattern on the chart. As you can see, I've drawn here. There's the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. And we're now coming down to test this neckline. If we break down from this neckline, you can get a measured move from the neckline to the top of the head, which I done here earlier. And the projected move is to be back down in this range here between 30 and 42k there somewhere. I think that's where we're going. We're coming back down here to retest this range. And that's fine with me. It's going to give me an opportunity to load up and make a shit ton more money out of the cryptos. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I was lucky enough to call this wedge here last night when I was up trading the market. and I sold a lot of my positions. I took profit. I've been making a lot of money. I want to lock in those profits. I'm a trader. I'm here to fucking make money. I'm not here just to gamble and blindly try and trade this market. I'm here to pull out a profit. So if there's money on the table, I'm not leaving it there. I'm taking it. I'm taking that money off the table, especially when the chart starts looking bearish like it did last night. So yeah, that's Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin long term. I'm just saying this short-term trend change right now is looking bearish. We need to be looking for some consolidation to come. And the same can be said with Ethereum. Ethereum was in this frozen rope pattern, grinding its way up. We had a huge bump up in Ethereum over the last couple of weeks. It doubled in price from the $2,000 range where it consolidated for a while up to 4,400 in the USD chart. So it's due for consolidation as well. We broke down from this pattern, and we came back. We retested to try and get back into it, but it failed, and now it's breaking back down again. So I've closed my short-term Ethereum positions. I've still got my long-term Ethereum positions that I bought way down below $200. I'm not going to be selling those because I see Ethereum as being the gold standard of crypto. I see Ethereum taking over and becoming the top dog at one point. There's no way I'm going to be selling my long-term Ether holdings. What I'm talking about is my trades, my short-term trades. I sold my short-term Ethereum and I took profit. Like, you got to make money in this market. There's no point in trading this market if you're not planning to make money. That's why I do not understand people who buy this Dogecoin. Like, the thing just rallied up and it pumped and it pumped and pumped. I had some trades in here where I made a bit of money on the way up. I was in a few positions and I probably pulled out about 10 grand on the way up of Doge trades. But when it came up here and it was looking super volatile, like in this choppy range up here, I was warning people, like, Doge is way overextended. It's a shit coin. It's the king of the shit coins. It's a fucking joke coin, for God's sake. People are talking to me like they want to invest in this thing long term. I know this thing is not an investment, and you can just see what happened in the last couple of days. Like, from the top, it reached a high of 74 cents, and it came down here, and it's crashed 50% in 4 days. That is fucking crazy. In 4 days, you lost half of your money. For the suckers who were in here buying the top of this Dogecoin thinking it's going to go higher because of all the social media memes and blah blah blah, buy Dogecoin, it's going to the moon. You're now down half of your money. Like, just slap yourself. Just slap yourself. Do not be playing with Dogecoin. It's a very dangerous cryptocurrency to be playing at this point. That's, I believe. Having said that, technically, if you are stuck in Dogecoin, there may be a slight chance for you here, because Dogecoin is not looking too bad technically on the chart. We do have this descending wedge pattern, which is sort of bullish actually. This is actually a bullish pattern, because you can flip this and turn this into a bull flag. So you get the bull flag there. And if we can get some more buyers in here to buy Dogecoin, and we can break out of this ascending wedge, you can get a measured move out of this bull flag. So from down here, from the start of the rally, which is probably down here at 22 cents, I'll take it from there. You can get a measured move. Dogecoin, if it breaks out here, it might consolidate here for a while before it breaks out. You're looking at 90 cent Dogecoin. But even then, like, I would trade it if it did this. But all I'm saying, people, this thing is not an investment. This is not something you want to hold long term. We're in a bull market where everything's just going bananas. So Dogecoin's going to pump like everything else. But Dogecoin is not an investment you want to hold long term. Trade it, make money. Just make sure you take profit. Like all the people that were buying down here, I can assure you, a lot of them did not sell the top. It's called greed.